Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, and I'm here to do a collective energy reading for my Cancer collective. All right, please remember to click the like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section. Ring the bell so you can be notified of any future posts. All right, so let's begin for my Cancer. What's the energy for my Cancer collective spirit? The Ace of Wands, Four of Cups. Oh, what is with this Four of Cups energy? Gemini just had that. Knight of Coins, excuse me. I was about to say the Gemini card, but I meant the Lovers. Just more than one card. Okay, Six of Swords. All right, so let me clarify these cards real quick before I tell you what I'm feeling, because Spirit is telling me a lot right now. Sheesh. You must, Cancer, you may be dealing with a Gemini. Check the Gemini reading I just did, because these cards are coming a little similar, just a different deck though. But the energy is similar. A little bit. All right, bottom of the deck. I take two cards for the bottom of the deck. The Hermit. Definitely similar energy. Not the same, but similar. So somebody realizes there was a lack of give and take in this connection, right? This could be work though. I mean, yeah. Cancer, I feel like you come up with a lot of ideas. Yeah, I feel like this is more work energy. I feel like you come up with a lot of ideas that are very well received and accepted, but you don't necessarily get the credit for it. I think you're tired of that. I think that, yeah, I think you're tired of that. I think if you work for an organization, I really think you're looking into hanging up the towel with them. I feel like you're ready to move on and let it go. The Knight of Pentacles is moving on and heading in another direction, but maybe so at a slow turtle speed. It could be like if you're looking for another job, you're just now putting out your resume and you're, slowly looking, but not, because I feel like you may feel stable financially where you are, but you don't feel satisfied where you are. If this is your own business, I feel like you may be at some stagnancy in that business, meaning you may have leveled out. Your sales are not increasing. Things are pretty much the same, and you need to figure out how to boost your sales. Yes. So if it's your own business, that's what's happening. It's like you're leveling out. You're not making the money, or you're not getting to the projections that you thought you were going to get to. Or if you're in a business, I think you're ready to move on. And the challenge is making the right choice for a new foundation. You got the Ace of Wands here and you got the Ace of Coins here. So there is potential for new beginnings here financially, creativity, creatively, excuse me. There is potential for you to move on, but I feel like you're dejected and unhappy where you are and really considering moving. You may even have an offer on the table that you haven't taken yet. So, and I feel like, but they got to get the coins right. So I don't know if they haven't given you a good offer, or the offer is, what's the word? When it stays the same, it's not growth, it's kind of lateral. I feel like the offer that you may have received, you're not necessarily jumping over the moon about it, because it may be a lateral change, meaning it's the same, same pace, same position or something. It doesn't feel, it just would be a different company under almost the similar circumstances, or maybe it's a different environment, but essentially you're not growing. I feel like this is a lack of growth. Um, the challenge is where to put down roots, where to move on to. The likely outcome is that you will move on and you will release this burden. But you've been in hermit mode, like you've been trying to really contemplate what is good for you, what isn't good for you. The Hierophant being here is giving like you have loyalties. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a lot of good people there. Maybe you've had good mentorship there. There's something that you look at and you admire about this company, you know what I mean? Or you grew a lot, you've learned a lot. Maybe they gave you tuition reimbursement, you got your degree here. I feel like you're weighing all the pros and cons about all the benefits that you had and all the things that you've learned by being with this organization or being under these circumstances. And it's really got you a little apathetic, because it's like, well, I could leave, but then I'm kind of loyal. And, I feel like you're just battling yourself right now about how you need to release this burden. Ultimately, you're going to release this burden. Six of Swords is here. That's moving on. And this Ten of Wands is here. You got to release the burdens and, yeah, I'm about to say boundaries. I feel like you just have to release those burdens, though. And maybe you have to put some boundaries up. I don't know, but I feel like this is about your money. This is your pockets, Cancer. This is a money reading for you. Six of Coins here, the Knight of Coins, Two of Coins, Ace of Coins. The wands represent action and creativity, but I feel like you've had enough. You're all in your head about it. Yeah. Cancers are very creative people, because they deal with it coming from an emotional sense, similar to Pisces and Scorpio. That water energy is a very creative energy. When you work with water, for me, when I get downloads when I'm in my shower or in a bath or washing my hands or washing the dishes, something about water, it brings out my creativity. It gives me downloads when I touch water. And Cancer, you're a water sign, so therefore, you're going to have some sensitivity to that fluidity of creativity. You know what I mean? And I feel like you don't feel rightfully compensated for it. And I think you're just considering letting it go. But, I got to move on. I got to focus on me. I got to do what's right for me. I got to, this is still too heavy. This is almost like being at a job so long that they piled on responsibility, some responsibilities that don't belong to you in your job title, but you took them on because you're capable. You know what I mean? And they know it, or you've been there so long, managers' jobs that come in after you, younger than you, and you could train them. But yet you're not getting compensated fairly, or you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. And I think you're tired of that. I think you're moving away from that. I think you've had the spark of creativity. Like you could take them to another level if you wanted to, but I feel like you're pulling back from it. Rightfully so, because if you're not feeling valued where you are, then why would you give up every idea? You know what I mean? That's doesn't make sense. And they may even be sensing that. So you have to be careful, Cancer, because sometimes people want to get rid of you before you get rid of them. People will discard you before you can discard them, if they get a whiff the fact that you want to move on. Tell me more. Yeah, you've been looking at expansion. You've been experiencing a lot. But expansion is where your mind is at. It's like, where can I grow? Where can I learn more? I'm tapped out where I'm at. I'm the elder now. I came into this business and I was learning from everybody, and now everybody's learning from me. Silence. You pull back your energy a lot with the company. Oh, I saw transformation, sorry. But a couple cards were coming out. I feel like you pulled back your energy and you got quiet. Trust me, Cancer, when you get quiet, it is real noticeable. When you pull that back into that shell, so to speak, it's kind of like, and technically you don't pull back in the shell, but like if you are a hermit crab, you pull back in that shell and people notice, where's Cancer at? You start taking vacation days you don't normally take. You know what I mean? You call out a little bit more, maybe going on interviews, I don't know. But they notice. So be careful, Cancer, because you're obvious. You are a hard worker. So when you pull back your energy, it's extremely noticeable because you handle things. Tell me more. You're like the working mother, the working parent, so to speak. Like the Queen of Pentacles energy in many cases, because you're able to handle multi-level things and give people solutions. Aloneness. I think you feel alone. I feel like this with this Knight of Coins, it feels a little dejected. This is Hermit energy. You got the Hermit twice. I think you feel alone because no one in there where you are, no one has your problem, specifically your issue with this particular company or situation that you're in. I don't think anybody, it's hard to articulate it. You don't have allies that would understand. Like they have their own set of issues, but you have your own set of issues and they're not the same. Tell me more, Spirit. Conscious. Yeah, Spirit said that's the truth. You got to make a choice. Where you going to put your coins? Where you going to get your money from? You got to make a choice about where you want to build a foundation at. It's all in your mind. It's all in your head. It's all in your psyche. It's showing in your actions. It's showing in how you move. If you are moving in this way and it's raising eyebrows, let them know, like, I wasn't feeling well or something. Tell them something that throw them off your scent so that you can make the decision you need to make. I'm not telling you to go out there and just carry on, but maybe you need some mental health days. You know what I'm saying? Give them something that will, get them off of the fact that you might be ready to go until you're ready to give your resignation. If you're given 2 weeks, give your 2 weeks or whatever you're going to do. But you don't want people trying to discard you before you discard them. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, you got to trust that when you move on, you can release these burdens and that things will be well. Bottom of the deck, courage. Spirit wants you to have courage, strength. This is the strength card. You gotta, there's a lot you can do somewhere else. But you have to have the courage to take the leap of faith. You see the trust card, they're literally taking a leap of faith. Spirit says you just have to have that courage. That's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups energy. You have to believe that the universe has got your back, that you're going to manifest what you need once you take the leap. Now, taking a leap could just simply put your application out there. Taking a leap is taking that interview and believing that, things can be better. Really vetting out the competition or vetting out the employers that want you and making sure that the cultural environment where you are going is a lot better than where you are. So you don't drag that apathy with you, that you can go into fresh new circumstances and really feel good about what energy you're stepping into. There's nothing like going somewhere and not only does it feel new, but it renews your spirit. You know what I mean? It enhances you. It keeps you feeling protected, feeling supported, and feeling encouraged. We can go through a lot in life, and certain situations and systems could tear us down. But, if you go into it with, I've learned a lot. I know what the company culture is. I know what the projected numbers are. I know that you guys are doing well, that this product is needed, this service is needed, and that, this is not likely to give me massive layoffs once I get here. Like, Spirit wants you to really vet the situation out so you can get excited about your next move. Put your nest egg away. If you're going into a situation potentially where you can make more money and leave that burden behind, stack your money in case you do decide to branch out on your own. There may be something about your job that you can do independently, or you could do at home, or you could do some other way than with the way you've been doing it, and it still bring you lots and lots of money, lots of wealth and abundance, because I feel like that is your general concern right now, is wealth, abundance, and being happy with amongst the people in the situations that you're in. Tell me more, Spirit, for Cancer. Tell me more for Cancer. This is definitely the part represents public. I feel like this is definitely a company, a well-known company you may be working for or contracting with. So you don't have to definitely be an employee, but you could be a contractor with a company, and you may need to look for new contracts. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, you need help. There might be mentors in your line of work that you are untapped resources. They may have been very helpful to your development where you are, and it could help you take you to another level. More, Spirit. Tree of Life. Don't let this impact your health, Cancer. If you feel as though the job is not a healthy, mentally, physically healthy environment, you got to do what you got to do to get out of that. You can't hold on to just the money. You got to find something likewise or better. You may have to take a lateral move to preserve your health. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, time is ticking. I feel like when you get your offer of new employment or new contract or whatever, you're going to have a time frame in which to answer them. You're not going to have a whole lot of time. So do your due diligence now. Vet them out now. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. This is going to be the key to your next level. This is going to be the key to your next level of success and happiness. You got to get the strength up, though, to let go of the politics involved, the snakes involved, the people that would bring you down by, sabotaging your change and transformation. So, you have to move strategically. You got to keep some things to yourself. Everybody's business. Everything is not everyone's business. And you just got to move accordingly, Cancer. Excuse me. You really got to move accordingly. Like, you really got to, I can't stress it enough. Those that would try to stop you and discard you first should got to be the last to know anything. So you have to move very strategically in this next venture. But trust and know that when you make that choice and you take that leap of faith, that the universe got you. Like, the things that are going to come out of this are going to be beautiful. You're going to grow. You're going to feel like it was a hard decision to make, to grow, to let go. But look at this. This plant is growing from rocks. So all the hardness that they put you through, you're still going to flourish. You're still going to grow into a beautiful flower. You have the strength to, no matter what, blossom where you are. Yeah. So Cancer, that's just your reading. I hope it resonates. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so that you can get notified of every notification, You know, share it with your crosswatch, your friends. You know, if that doesn't resonate to you, it might resonate to a friend. But yeah, Cancer, move strategically. Keep a low profile. Keep them off your scent, and go ahead and get you your new you. Peace.